Now, it's Wayne Rittenhouse. If you individual women law enforcement officers do not believe they're murdering cops, you might want to think again. Fort Wayne State Police went together with Enlist Milano, brutally murdered my wife 2014. That's the third first 2014 on Saturday 6 o'clock at night. Left me deceased, which is called a murder. My wife murdered, and Grace Van Milano shot in the head. Agent Grace Van Milano. Okay, Enlist Milano, I didn't do it. Pat Hacker did. Now, who infects you? I don't know. Don't care. But you're going to stop murdering my women using law enforcement and using Vicky, Judge, and Huntington. It's all real fact. To full extent law, I'll give a polygraph to prove it. We have it all on surveillance footage, security footage at these individual places. They murdered my daughter. She's Indiana State Police at Norman Manor. I was downstairs trying to get to her. Miss Grace Van Milano was the last one to see her. They murdered her because she couldn't testify on her daddy's behalf. She can't be with her daddy. Her mother, Captain Anna May, at the Fort Wayne State Police, is doing nothing about it. Tried to brush her under the rug. She said, don't worry about it. Daddy will handle it. Is that her mama? You better believe Daddy's handling it. I'm Daddy. She's pregnant with my grandbaby. They're killing pregnant women. They just murdered Jessica Edwards, my ex-fiancée. Pregnant with my third child, witness in the Rittenhouse case. 5-0 here did. Now, 8 officers in jail, still putting them in jail. U.S. Justice Department here, Lieutenant Obama, Mr. Kyle Person Associates, my attorney, civil rights attorneys. I've got Federal Bureau of Investigations in Fort Wayne involved. Our Special Agent Scott Little, Grace Face Unit. Special Agent Grace Face Milano shot right down the street from me by suspect's new man, Chrissy Buzzard, a.k.a. Miss Jessie Jane, the original. I was engaged to her for 3 years out of jealous rage. That's what you're saying. Sent Kent Smith, guard at the Grant County Jail, to shoot Miss Agent Grace Van Milano. Accidental death. Pulling a weapon on the FBI is just not accidental. You shouldn't be pulling a weapon on the Fed anyway. But Miss Chrissy Buzzard is in the bed with my second sister-in-law, Major Michelle Griffith. She had all reason to take out Grace Van Milano because Grace Faye had more weight and carried more weight than she did through the government, through Central Intelligence. So, it's true in fact, full extent law, given polygraphs to prove it. I've offered up to the U.S. Marshals, up to the FBI. So there's no need. It's all on camera. We have it all on film. I took Foreign Live News there, caught these officers doing so. They will kill anyone who gets in the way or endangers Detective Patty Hacker Huntington on Grayson Avenue, Huntington. Now, there's a Shirley Elsie Garner Huntington, a very sadistic little individual. Takes lives anytime she can, and she is very racist. She hates anything with color. Redbud Village, Department 1, Huntington, Indiana. We're getting ready to take her down. She's about to be arrested. Now, that's all I can tell you at this time. You women officers, take care, watch your backs, because the male officers are not with you. Miss Agent Grace Van Milano was shot by her own husband in the head. Victor Milano to save his own daughter. She came in to save me. He's a cop. Do not trust your own husbands if you wear a badge. I'll tell you now. They've executed my brother in Kentucky, 30 years old, Sean Rittenhouse. They executed my father in a nursing home in Fort Wayne. They poisoned him. Murdered my wife in front of me while ex-sheriff Terry Stoff had his gun back of my head, had me on my knees. Chris Long, Chris Newton, 2 deputies in my face with weapons. They sexual raped and sodomized my wife's dead body. Let the city come in and ejaculate in their mouth. Is that who you want to protect you? We have it all on film. Detective Packy Hacker held her up by her hair of her head. Listen to all the bodyguards, the 4 Heffern brothers, quadruplets. 2 on each side had guns on her. It was an ambush. As of right now, we're calling it terrorism at the highest level. Some call it active terrorism under Section 82 of the Patriot Act. This is a full-blown terrorist attack. They haven't stopped. We're still under terrorist attack by these law enforcement agencies. And it's through Operation Unite, a very large government drug task force. They are highly dangerous and armed. And will take a life to protect Alyssa Milano. You know the Alyssa Milano star. Who's Boss Star? Charmed. Phoebe. Agent Grace Van Milano's daughter. She even shunned her own mama. And she's a dirty cop in L.A. Detective. Officer Stevens Goals involved. He ran to Russia, become a commie. He took up citizenship over there, came back, took more lives. He was in on my son-in-law's murder in Missouri. They brutally murdered my son-in-law, Kid Morty, in Missouri. Beat him severely through the Mississippi River. Hard-working man, owned his own construction company. So money's not an option. Friend or foe, if you witness what what Alyssa Leno did, and Willie Stoffel did in Huntington, ex-sheriff, they will take you out. Detective Pat Hacker, the primary killer, he does anything for money. Very sadistic, very psychotic, and a sexual sadist. Gets off on women's pain and misery. Thank you. Call the 4-inch Federal Bureau of Investigations in Fort Wayne if you want any additional information. Any law enforcement officers out there needs additional information. Contact Special Agent Scott Little. Matt Little is his father in internal affairs. I can tell you one thing. If any of these officers are watching, I'm coming. Hell's come with me. I'm going to lock you away for what you did to my wife. Then you gave my children, Madam Sheriff Griffiths gave my children away, which is child selling in the state of Indiana. She was not the custodian of those children. Daddy is. At birth, she gave them away to Whitney Stoffel, a dirty Huntington City cop here in Indiana. Hey, Whitney, I'm coming to get him.